If you're a man in your 30s or 40s and you're overweight and you're feeling burned out, there are two things that I would like you to focus on. Because millions of men feel this way in their 30s and 40s, and you're way too young. You don't want to set yourself up for a decline because right now you should be approaching your peak. You shouldn't even be at your peak. And it's a sad reflection of modern day society that so many men feel this way. And if you are piling on the pounds, you look in the mirror, the gut is expanding, you wonder what's happened to you, and you're feeling so burned out. Two things that I would like you to focus on. Who am I? Well, I am a doctor who specializes in metabolic health. And I want you to be the healthiest version of yourself. I want you to show up every single day with energy, with a sense of purpose, but understanding why things are not going well is crucial. And you're super smart and you can get things moving in the right direction very fast. So number one, insulin resistance. You may have heard of this. Insulin resistance. What is this? Well, your body is resistant to insulin because you have got into some bad lifestyle habits, and this is intrinsically linked to you gaining weight as well. So because you have a diet which is too high in carbohydrates, sugars, processed foods, maybe you overload your body with carbohydrates first thing in the morning, which is a really bad idea. The insulin levels in your blood are elevated. Insulin is secreted by your pancreas, especially when you have a carb-heavy or processed food meal. So what you want to do is start eating more whole foods. Optimize protein intake, throw in some time-restricted eating, like don't have your first solid food until noon, have a 6 to 8 hour eating window. That will help to reverse this situation, as will getting your backside to the gym every single day for an hour. No excuses. Think about all the stress in your life. Make sure that you're sleeping enough. All of those things will make you more insulin sensitive and lower your circulating insulin levels. Because if you have insulin levels which are too high, that is going to lead to a lot of problems. Insulin is a fat storage hormone. That's why it is promoting weight gain. It's also a pro-inflammatory hormone. It's linked with a number of different issues like a rising blood pressure, the cholesterol numbers, other inflammatory issues. So you want to bring your insulin levels down naturally. And don't underestimate as well how insulin resistance is also affecting your mental health. It's making you more stressed, making you more anxious, more prone to depression, and also contributing to burnout. But the second thing that I want to focus on here, why you are burned out, moving away from your physical health, how is your mental health, especially when it comes to your job, your career? Because you have worked very hard to get to where you are, but do you feel like you have no passion about your job? Do you show up every single day and your internal values don't align with what you're doing? You don't like your boss, you don't like your organization. We've all been there. And it is going to be very difficult for you, man, to be satisfied in life if you have no passion about what you're doing. Are you sick of being controlled? Do you know that you need a change? You need to absolutely take a step back. Now, without making this a talk on careers advice, and the careers advice that you need will be unique to you, I would urge you, if you know already in your 30s or 40s that you're not happy with what you're doing, you absolutely must set in motion a series of steps to get out of what you're doing. What are you going to do? Continue like this for decades? Don't be one of those people. You probably know these people in your workplace who have been unhappy and they stay like that for decades, waiting until retirement. Why would you want to do that? You are so much more than that. You don't want to spend any longer than you have to in your current line of work. And merely checking out mentally, this doesn't mean that you don't do your best at work, but start thinking all the time. What can you do every single day to research different opportunities for work? Do you want to step outside the box? Do you want to go online? Do you need to learn new skills? Moving in a small way every single day, small steps in a new, exciting direction is so mentally liberating because there's nothing worse for a man than the feeling of being stuck. You do not want to feel stuck. That is going to bring you down. You're going to exacerbate any feelings you have of burnout. And this is not going to be easy, but having that hope that what you're doing now is not going to be permanent, you are going to try moving your life in an exciting new direction. Because if you're unhappy at work, it is going to spill over to all aspects of your life. It's going to spill over to your home life. Maybe you already know that feeling. You come home exhausted. You're not fully present for your family. And it's going to spill over to your physical health. And it can be a vicious circle with the insulin resistance. So those are two things that I urge you to focus on. Life is short. Be the best possible man you can be. Show up every single day with energy, with purpose. Of course, this is not going to happen overnight, but you must recognize that if you're overweight, you're probably insulin resistant. And if you're burned out, you probably haven't been taking good care of your body and you're unhappy with what you're doing every day as well for work. So keep thinking along those lines. Keep going. Check in the links down below. Make sure that you've joined my V Metabolic community to take your health and energy levels up. Also check out my 30-day energy reset, where you can also completely transform your metabolic health. We'll speak in the next video.